problem is when we took the West, we pushed those people out of their lands. They're trying to come back to their lands where they were originally. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with Mexicans being here. What we need to do...
All right, thank you, my brother. Let's send the next call. We got a full bank of call. Thank you, beloved, for calling the Hero Israel program. Talk to us.
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is Ethan, and basically I just had a comment about black people, about the way we treat ourselves and the way we treat other races of people. I feel like the hate that we put on other races of people, we get that from the people who got us over here in the first place, because just like we take their last name, we take their attitude, we take the whole way that they think about things. So we see Mexicans, I hear kids, even young kids, they say stuff, dirty Mexicans, and, people, just a couple of 100 years ago, even today, they still doing us the same way. So why would you be like the type of person who's doing that to you? Why don't you flip it around, and be like Yahshua, be like Jesus, be a self-sacrificing individual and love everybody.
Thank you very much for that powerful statement. Send the next call, 770-559-2999. Caller, talk to us.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Just fine, my sister.
Yes, I'm calling with a comment. I agree with Dr. T. Well, I call him Dr. T. I protest on Saturdays also. Well, basically, what I'm calling about, dealing with what you're speaking about, the Mexicans. Well, the Mexicans, yes, they are here illegal, but at the same time, the blacks was brought in and changed. The whites came over and took over, but everyone is still forgetting about the Native Americans. What about the Indians that was here?
That's true.
So it just basically, we as black people, yes, we are here. We have rights just as well as the Mexicans do, but we need to start coming together and express that Title 6, dealing with all these funded entities that they have going around here, and stand up together and stop going against each other.
All
and
right,
that's what we're experiencing.
We appreciate that. Send the next call. Hold on. 770-559-2999. Caller, are you there?
Yes. I just wanted to comment on the basis of truth. Truth can only be defined by reality. And when we live our lives, it's the decisions that we make, and we know our origin here, and we know exactly what it's going to take to change that origin, which is our thinking. And we can't blame Mexicans, we can't blame anybody else but ourselves.
Right.
Because if we gain the knowledge of who we were, then we'll know the direction that we must take to change the things that's happening in
Wait, all right, thank you very much.
Oh, no,
Wait,
I disagree with that. Hold on.
Let's get this last call. 770-559-2999. Thank you, beloved. Talk to us.
Hotel.
Yes, sir.
This will clear up all the confusion and all the disbelief. Tell your audience and your panel to get this book, Children of the Makers, by David Icke, I-C-K-E. This will clear up all this confusion and chaos, because this book will bring the truth out to all your callers and all your panels, because we have a higher force behind this inundation of putting us behind. You have these reptilian individuals on this earth destroying black, brown, and all the other people of color. So tell your audience to get this book, Children of the Matrix. It will clear up all this confusion, all this chaos. David, D-A-V-I-D-I-C-K-E. Get this book. It will tell you about the powers to be, the Rockefellers, the Bohemians in Canada, and the Oppenheimers in Southern Africa.
Okay.
Gore and Bush is cousins on the same bloodline from England. Jesse Jackson is in with the Illuminati. He's a Freemason, and he's on the Council of Foreign Relations. John Lewis also is on the Council of Foreign Relations. They don't understand, the audience don't understand what's going on, but it's not about Africans, it's not about black, it's about conspiracy of these individuals, of these bloodlines in control and trying to formulate the new world order. So tell your audience to get this book, and this will clarify all the things that your panel and audience need to know.
Okay, thank you, beloved, for that call. Mark, your response then, Prince Ebekiah.
I'll make the response, and then I'll be quiet. As I said earlier, it's not a problem with them coming over here and working.
Camera 3.
But the problem is coming in. The problem is coming in at when you lower the wage scale that I'm used to making. That's conflict, my brother. You know, if you're coming over here and you want to lower the wage schedules that I'm used to making, then if you don't see conflict coming, you're blind. I'm gonna leave that alone.
All right, Prince Zebekiah.
You know, when it comes to the blacks that are identified and don't have a nationality, they lack an identity.
That's right.
When we go to deal with the subject of why we're here, we're here because what I said earlier, Moses presented something to the Creator. And we said all that the Creator said we would do. The Creator therefore told us, this day I set before you life or death, blessing and curse you choose.
Right.
And the Creator put us in the condition that we're in because we chose to do the wrong thing.
Let's bring this last caller. Faye, we're going to come to you. Hold on. Let's go. Let's get this caller. 770-559-2999. Caller, are you there? Do we have that caller? Is the caller available? Caller, speak to us. Faye, come on in.
Let me say this. You know, one thing we have to realize is that the Mexicans don't set the wage scale. What happens is big business sets the wage scale. And we keep forgetting that the reason all of our stuff is coming from China is not because of the fact that there's nobody in America that won't do the job. My mother trimmed strings off of bathing suits. We had black men working in factories that were making money. But the fact of the matter is big business has seen a way to exploit people. So we shouldn't be mad at the Mexicans. We should be taking our anger out on these companies. Like when you go to the supermarket and you see, as I said before, catfish from China. But here's one thing I want to set straight. Every back to Africa separationist movement that's been tried in this country has been stopped.
Okay,
not by the people, but by the government.
Okay, we got.
Who stopped Marcus Garvey?
Well, the people did.
No, the government stopped.
Well, true. That's true. Come on in, Doc. Hold, Faye. Go ahead. Did we have that caller? Is the caller still there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Doc.
He's talking.
Hello?
Caller, are you there?
Yes, hello?
Come on in.
Yeah, great. It was an excellent opportunity to speak on y'all's show. I just want to say my main thing about Spanish America or the Mexicans is that they're here illegally and they get more of a voice than young African Americans who are here already. And my energy just shot up, but I just want to say that, you know, for them to have an opportunity to have a stronger voice than those who are already legal citizens is just really, really interesting. And the simple fact that, you know...
I don't see that.
Yeah, you do. When you can march 15 million strong.
Wait a minute, let him finish. Bring it home, my brother.
I get it.
You know, for them to be, you know, in our streets and, you know, to have protests and not even be legal citizens and to have a stronger voice, I think that we're becoming second-class citizens to everyone who is lighter than us.
We're allowing ourselves. We are allowing ourselves.
Let's Josh come in here and we got to get ready to wrap it up.
First off, what we don't want to recognize, and we keep jumping and ducking and making up all kind of flimsy and flim-flam. We've been flim-flam folks so long till we loaded with stupidity. Here's the sad part. The Mexicans came here together. They are standing together. They're willing to die together.
Thank you.
That's the bottom line.
Thank you.
And now the part about illegal, how do you know they coming here illegal? You can't even prove it.
Right.
You mean we talking about they're here illegal? Prove it.
Right.
You can't prove it. They are 1 million strong right now.
15.
Okay, so what? They're 15 million. They are strong. When one Mexican
And they got a government.
And not only that, when one Mexican leader speak, one of them came to my house and we talked for a long time to fix my house.
Bring it home.
But here's the thing about it. When one leader Mexican speaks, one of the leaders, they all listen. We go along right like this penalty and stuff. They go to arguing going on. They are together. And no point that we sitting up on our bus hollering about they are here illegal. Prove it. You know, you can't even
We
prove
won't
it.
even unite with the Africans that come
Bring it
here.
home right now. We want to thank you. This program is designed by the Creator. It is through the power of His anointed Son, Yeshua. It is about you, the holy people of Yah. And the Most High has allowed me to do some legal bring some documents together. It is in fact on paper now. Most High is willing, I hope to have it next week. So may Yah be with you. Our blessings too. Peace. Peace. We out.